I'm Catherine Darling. I'm from the Plunkett Foundation, a charity that supports rural communities to set up community enterprise. We're here in Llanarmon, where they've saved not only their community shop but also their pub and their village hall as a community enterprise.
Llanarmon-yn-Iâl is a small village in North Wales between the market towns of Mold and Ruthin, about 20 miles west of Chester. It's a nice little community. We have an old Norman church in the centre of the village, and we're fortunate in that we still have a pub and a shop because they're both community run. I'm Roger and I'm the chair of the management committee of the Raven Inn in Llanarmon-yn-Iâl. The Raven Inn is a very old, originally a drover's inn in the village, so it's now a community inn, and it has been now for 5.5 years. One of the things we've discovered, because we're all amateurs, is that running a pub is very hard work. Initially, of course, there's a huge amount of enthusiasm and we have lots of volunteers, but keeping that going over many years is quite a proposition. We've achieved it, and we still have a dedicated band of volunteers, which has been very gratifying. Since it became a community pub, it's acted as a catalyst really to the community. People can come in and they may well find one of their neighbours working behind the bar, and it's a very nice atmosphere. And it's interesting, I think all of us would admit that since it's become our pub, we've met lots of new people. We have lots of different events. People in Llanarmon do like fancy dress do's, so we do quite a few of those. We do theme nights, murder mystery nights. Every week we have a session for pensioners who can come in at lunchtime and have a bit of a lunch and a social get-together every week. We host the post office here, as it happens, on the Thursday. It's difficult to actually put your finger on exactly what is so different. It's still the Raven, it's still serving food and drink, but there has been a definite change in ambience, and it all stems from the fact that we're doing it for ourselves. We don't have to ask a commercial landlord's permission to do a particular event. If we want to do it, we have a committee. The committee says, yeah, that's a great idea, we'll do it. And we're not constantly thinking about, is that going to make us money or isn't it? And so we can do what we like in those terms. Obviously, within the legal framework of the licensing laws, but and I think that's the big difference, that people know it's a community facility.
Welcome to Llanarmon-yn-Iâl Community Shop. I am Elaine, I manage the shop. We've learnt a lot from the beginning, humping boxes and bottles from all over the place. We now have a lot delivered, and I still go out and source products that I think will sell. We know what doesn't sell. We've learnt lots, haven't we, Beryl?
Yes.
That things that sell and things that don't.
Initially, the shop didn't have anything in it at all. We sort of bought it off a shopkeeper, but we offered shares to the community, and we managed to raise £4,000, which actually got the shop started.
We've discovered that pies and homemade cakes are keeping the shop open, really, aren't they? There's lots of cyclists and walkers, and they can't believe it when they come in and see all the things we have, and they come back for more. And it is important that we have this shop, because the village would be dead without it. It would be very dead without it.
Well, I think the community ventures has really drawn the community together, hasn't it? And I know hundreds of people now.
We do. We know everyone that comes in.
Yes, and it's lovely, to have that and have a little chat with people.
We could not run this shop without our volunteers. We have a diary on the counter here, and they come in and they put their name down of when they can do, and it's swap over every 2 hours. So it's fantastic, isn't it?
Well, I think people can see that the effort that you put in, Elaine, it sort of brings out the best in people.